Game shows have entertained and thrilled audiences since the early days of television. It's irresistible to watch regular folks use their skills and smarts to win cash and prizes. Making a game show is a huge endeavor involving lots of people and moving parts to create all that TV magic day in and day out. Here's a look behind door number 1 to see how they pull it off. Smoke and mirrors. A game show is an exciting, fast-paced, brilliantly colored spectacle that lets viewers escape their lives for 30 minutes. But it's all just an illusion, of course, and in ways that might surprise you. Camera angles, lighting tricks, and other image manipulation techniques are used to make things look a lot grander than they really are, for one thing. A game show set like the one used for Jeopardy is, according to one former contestant, only about half the size of a school gym. The studio audience that thunderously claps and cheers consists of, on average, about 100 people. That seemingly massive wheel on Wheel of Fortune? It's really only 6 feet across. Just 2 inches taller than Pat Sajak. Not just a guessing game. In 2008, The Price is Right superfan named Terry Neese was asked to bid on a backyard smoker grill combo, and he got it exactly right before making it into the show's final round. His potential prizes included a pool table, a trailer, and a karaoke machine. Neese bid $23,743. Then host Drew Carey revealed the actual total.
Actual retail price, $23,743. You got it right on the nose.
Per the rules of the game, Neese won both showcases a value of $56,437. So how did he do it? Homework. According to an Esquire profile, for 4 months, Neese and his wife Linda recorded The Price is Right every day and reviewed the tapes. They quickly noticed that the show tended to reuse products as well as prices. The actual retail price was always revealed, and Terry just memorized every item's value as best he could. That, combined with 743, the couple's lucky number, did the trick. Google to the rescue. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire's famous phone-a-friend option, while it lasted, was an amusing way for puzzled contestants to stay in the game by calling up a friend at home who just might know the answer. But let's be real, 30 seconds is plenty of time for that friend to just Google the solution. If one Redditor is to be believed, the producers were just fine with that. A user named Toastwaver, who claims he was picked as a lifeline for a contestant on Millionaire, says the official preparation documents from the show's producers included no mention about Googling. In other words, it was understood that using the 30-second window to Google the question would be acceptable. White lies. Part of the fun of Cash Cab is the sneak attack. Contestants get into a seemingly normal cab and then get hit with the flashing lights. They're delighted, they play the game, they win. What a lovely surprise. Yeah, it's a bit more complicated than that. Producers can't just grab anybody off the street. It could be a tremendous waste of time and money, after all, if they're not willing to go along with the game. Former contestants told Mental Floss that production coordinators for the show approach potential contestants in well-populated spots, like New York City's Union Square. Instead of saying they worked for Cash Cab, they said they were in search of participants for some other fictional reality show. A former contestant told TV.com that a production coordinator approached him at the Union Square Barnes & Noble about a travel show. A few weeks later, he got a call from the coordinator of the fake show telling him he'd been picked. He was given a time and place to get picked up by a driver, and it turned out to be the Cash Cab. Car complications. While The Price is Right often awards exotic and fabulous vacations, there's nothing more exciting than when a contestant wins a brand new car! In an interview with AV Club, former contestant Andrea Schwartz revealed that winning a car on the popular daytime show is more complicated than you might think. For instance, you don't just drive off the back lot with the car like I thought the entire time I was growing up. Here's what really happened. The show connected her with a Mazda dealer near the show's Los Angeles area studio, who then shipped her a car to a dealer near where she lived in Nevada. Regardless of where you live, the show requires contestants to pay California state income tax on their prize right then and there. So to get her not quite free car, Schwartz had to fork over some of her savings along with $1,200 she'd won minutes before playing Plinko. So it's more like a heavily discounted new car, which is still nothing to sneeze at. Thanks for watching. Click the grunge icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel, plus check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.